Ladies and gentlemen, today, I want to talk about something that every man silently desires, but very few truly achieve: respect. Not the kind of respect that comes from money, cars, or muscles, but the kind of respect that is earned, deep, and lasting. The kind that makes people listen when you speak and trust you when you act. You see, many men today confuse respect with attention. They think flexing on social media, bragging about wealth, or showing off achievements will win them honor. But attention is temporary, while respect is permanent. When the show is over, people forget the flex, but they never forget the character. So how do you command respect as a man without showing off? Let me break it down. First, a man earns respect through his actions, not his words. If you keep telling people how strong you are, how smart you are, or how successful you are, it's not strength, it's insecurity. True strength is silent. A man who consistently fulfills his promises, stands by his principles, and delivers results doesn't need to say a word. People see it, people feel it, and people respect it. Second, respect comes from self-control. Anyone can get angry, shout, or fight. That's easy. But the man who stays calm under pressure, who controls his emotions, and who responds with wisdom instead of rage, that's the man others look up to. Respected men are not those who win arguments, they are the ones who don't need to argue at all. Third, respect is built by integrity. A man without honesty is like a building without a foundation. It may look tall for a while, but it will collapse. When people know that your word is your bond, that you don't lie, cheat, or betray, then they respect you even behind your back. Remember, reputation can be bought, but respect must be earned. Fourth, respect comes from how you treat others. The way you speak to the waiter, the way you deal with your employees, the way you show kindness to the weak, this is what defines you as a man. You don't command respect by looking down on people, but by lifting them up. The strongest men are not those who make others feel small, but those who make others feel valuable. Fifth, respect grows with discipline. A man who cannot control his own habits cannot lead others. Wake up early, take care of your health, manage your time, pursue your goals. People respect men who respect themselves. If you don't value your own life, why should anyone else? And finally, respect comes from purpose. A man who is just drifting through life, chasing trends, copying others, will never be taken seriously. But a man with a mission, a vision, and a clear direction will always be admired. People respect those who know where they are going and inspire others to follow. So, my brothers, remember this. Respect is not something you demand. It is something you earn. It does not come from loud words, fancy cars, or flashy lifestyles. It comes from character, from discipline, from integrity, and from living with purpose. If you want to be taken seriously as a man, then stop bragging, stop flexing, stop chasing validation. Instead, become the kind of man whose silence is powerful, whose actions speak louder than words, and whose presence alone demands respect. Thank you.